Hello everyone, this is Crystal Potthoff and back with another simple design element that you can use on your pysanky. So this is what I did last week, and now I'm going to take and this was the design I waxed on the egg, and I wanted to show you how I call this netting, and I view this as being a sign of being fishers for men, spreading the gospel, being drawn into a closer relationship with Christ. So netting, very easy, but it can look so cool on an egg. So it's really just, so I'm going to draw netting in this center part. It's just lines. I try to keep them about the same distance apart. That's it. Pretty easy. Now that's doing it in a diamond shape. Now let's say you wanted to do it in this shape right here that is a triangle. Yeah, triangle shape. So what I do, and you want to look at your pattern and see how many triangles you have and which directions they're going. Usually what I do is I'm going to do it in the longer areas. Now, if they're all the same size, then you have to pick two. You have to pick two sides. And if you can do it consistently, it helps. But if not, it's okay too. It really doesn't show up that differently. So to do that, I would go like this. So I'd follow this long one. And here, they're going to get shorter. Now, when you're doing it in a triangle area, didn't so much matter in the diamond-shaped area. But what I try to do is where this touches the line right there, I try to draw like that. Oops, let's see. So I'm trying to start at each one of these points here. It doesn't always work out that way, but that's how I try to do it. So now we're just going to add these elements to this egg. What better zoom out a little bit so we can see the whole thing. Okay, and I'm going to do these in a lot of different areas. I had to mark it out lightly with the pencil to make sure it was going to work out. I've never done anything like this, but this will be fun. Okay, all right. So here I'm going to do the netting in the diamond shape. So I drew 5 lines. I'm going to try to draw 5 lines here. If that works out, great. If it doesn't, that's okay too. Okay, so there's that. Now, in this one, I'm going to do it here. Okay, I'm going to do this one. I'm going to do this one here because because I draw away from me. If I start on that side, then I can start down here to draw them up. Can you see those okay? And you can always practice on paper. But this is just such a really a cool, and it's pretty simple once you get the hang of it, and it really dresses up your design. I think it. I always love it when people say, "How did you paint those teeny tiny lines on there?" Well, I didn't paint them. I drew them with wax. How did you paint those lines? It's like, oh, practice. Okay. All right, so then what was I going to do? Okay, so here, so I'm trying to do this netting so that it is in a different spot So now this one wasn't exactly diamond shaped, but it's going to work out. And you just kind of go with it. That wasn't nice square shaped. I'm not going to lose any sleep over it. And I don't even know if I did the same number of lines. It doesn't matter. Okay. And this one's going to go here. You do want to try to make sure they go all the way to the side. And it's easier to make them go all the way to the side than fix them up like I was trying to do, like that. Okay. Okay, I have no idea how this is going to look when I'm done, but it's kind of fun right now. All right, I'm going to do that, and then I'll start working on this egg some more. And if I can think of another design element to put on here to show you, I'll come back and we'll do that. And then this is kind of fun working on this in process. So, okay. Another design element, very easy, very fancy. Hope this helps in your pysanky design, especially when you're trying to design your own eggs. It's always a little tricky to do that, but take a piece from here and a piece from there, and you can make it your own. And add these simple elements, and it makes it look very elegant. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.